The threat is past!
All right, how shall we do this?
Steel yourselves!
Understood.
Tsarevna, please to relocate yourself! I must to guard your personage from potent fiends!
Oh, come, Kiro! You must cease to worry like old men and commence to enjoy smashing off fiends!
Wow. She just gets better and better. But she's not going to outdo me. Let's do this. Show no mercy!
Don't go getting hurt now, will you? Sometimes you need to take a step back and focus on healing.
But of course!
Understood. Serve me well.
But of course!
Got it. Off you go. Off you go.
Lizard slash!
Rock slash.
Lizard slash!
Now! For Arbor!
All right, nearly there. Just some hangers on to mop up and we're done.
That may be so, but we must not drop our guard.
We go! This ends right now. Giga slash!
Understood.
But of course! But of course!
Understood. For Arbor! Gigagash! The threat is past! Perfectly executed!
Bravo, my friend. You are the first to try me so thoroughly.
I'm the world's greatest swordsman, pal. Underestimate me again, and I'll try you clean in two.
Come on, quickly!
Wait! Must you always insist on blindly rushing in?
And I thought you brave. Will you not introduce me to your friends?
What if I knew him? I work alone, pal.
Well then, it will be my pleasure to send them on their way.
We're okay.
Impossible, unless... well met, children of light. Is it really to be so pathetically easy? I must give thanks to whichever foolish deity saw fit to drop you into my lap.
Injustice, villain!
No. Know this, lightlings. Now that I have found you, your days are numbered. But if you wish to save this worthless world, then you will have to come to me.
Get back here! You can't just drop that stuff about light children and saving the world and then disappear. Great. Thanks for nothing. Stay out of my way, okay? I don't need your help. These guys are mine.
But wait! You get yourself killed.
An average swordsman might, but I sense that he is nothing of the sort. Nor is he our friend. For now, at least. In short, his welfare is none of our concern. Our priority remains...
Shut up, will you? I'm gonna help him, whether you like it or not.
But wait!
Be careful now, everyone.
Seriously, what part of I don't need your help do you not understand? Oh, I understand. Believe me, I do not fight for your sake.
Whatever. Let's see what you got. 3 killing machines, huh? Better hang back and wait for an opening.
We must rethink our strategy.
Looks like they learned to work together. Should make things more interesting.
We must rethink our strategy.
Forgive me!
Got it.
Tired of getting whooped yet? Or is this part of your so-called strategy?
I'm sorry.
But of course!
Got it.
Understood. Charge!
Man, I can't bear to watch this anymore. Let me put you out of your misery.
I thought I told you to butt out.
I was worried about you. There's just no way you could have beaten them on your own.
Correction. There's no way you could have beaten them on your own.
You weren't wrong about him not being our friend.
No. Nor was I wrong about his exemplary skill with a sword. He may be too reckless to prosper on his own. However, with my strategic insight, his martial prowess could be...
Are you done talking like you know me? Whatever you think you know, you don't.
Now, boys, it's clear you're both prize specimens. I'd love to invite you back to the lab and take your measurements, but there's no time. Now, Mr. Super Swordsman, we've heard all about how good you are at waving that thing around, but who exactly are you?
Let's just say I'm someone who's looking for something. Someone who somehow ended up here, in your world, trying to find it.
Another visitor from a realm beyond our own. Well now, isn't that a queer coincidence? Friend, we humble few journey on a righteous quest to free towns such as this from monstrous occupation. Noble warrior, will you lend your seasoned sword arm to our cause? An ally of your standing would surely bring much in the way of confidence.
It's a little out of the blue, but what the hell? This whole Children of Light thing's got me wondering, so sure, I'll tag along, for now. Name's Terry, by the way. Don't make me regret this. Hey, you!
Aye.
Ah!
Yes.
Your Majesty!
Ah!
Watcher! All yours. All yours. Be lucky.
Hello there. Some post came for you. See you later.
Great.
Your Majesty!
Ho-ho!
What?
Yes.
Ah! Courage, friends!
Evac!
Yes.
Well, hello. And what can I do for you?
I shall to gladly fight.
What? How can I help? Don't be a stranger.
Captain!
Yes.
Okay.
Hey!
Aye.
Charge!
Got it.
Chimeras! Patience, friends. We must wait until they descend, for only then may they be harmed.
Upon descending, they will belch forth great gouts of flame. Be on your guard.
But of course!
Understood.
But of course!
Understood. Go forth! Serve you well. Slash! Searing slash! Inferno slash! Go forth!
One last push, everyone. We can do this.
Serve you well. Serve you well. Inferno slash! Searing slash! Searing slash! Searing slash!
We have dealt them a harsh blow!
Strategy is the key to victory.
Let's teach them a lesson they won't forget.
Just as predicted.
For king and country.
We have to win this! Oh, this could be bad.
Understood.
Here we go! This ends right now. Giga Slash! 1-0 to us.
'Twas but a trifle. Excellent! That looks to be the last of the monsters cleared from the village entrance.
Then we must move inside and clear out the village itself. Quickly! Over the bridge!
Phew! We did it!
Captain! Ah!
Amazing!
from behind also. Could they have traced our footprints?
Looks like they have us surrounded.
This doesn't look good, does it? Go on then, let's hear it.
My strategy is this. First, I will engage the monsters directly ahead of us. While I keep them occupied, the rest of you will divide into 2 units and spread out. When you are...
On second thoughts, shut up. Basically, you want us to lure them into a pincer movement and smash them to bits, right?
I do.
Okay then, let's get on with it.
Legendary bandit turned hero coming through! Oh, Peachy this end, Jessica! Over to you! Hold on a minute. You sure this is a good idea? God blimey! Everyone get down!
Take this, magic pass!
You all right, Bluey? You don't look like you're hurt anyway. I was worried I squashed you.
That was fun, wasn't it? Oh, you don't think I overdid it a little, do you?
A little? You having a giraffe, ain't you? You almost frazzled the lot of
I'm
us.
sorry to have inconvenienced you, your worship. Ugh, this is the problem with you. You get your knickers in a twist over the tiniest thing.
How many times? They ain't knickers. They're the boxes of a legendary bandit turned hero.
Oh. Thanks for helping us out back there. Who exactly are you?
Well, this will probably seem a little hard to believe, but we just arrived here from another dimension. I'm Jessica, and this delicate flower here is Yangus. The monsters in your world have all gone a bit crazy, I hear. Well, how to explain? Let's say a friend of ours asked us to come and investigate why.
Yet more travellers from other worlds? What exactly could all this mean?
Intriguing. Unlike Terry and Elena, our new arrivals are plainly aware of our plight.
Well, it's been nice meeting you, but we best be on our way. Bye for now.
Hold your horses, Jessica! You can't just go running off like that!
Well, they're an interesting pair, aren't they?
You can say that again. Look, they're back to their bickering already. Seems they can't even agree on which way they're supposed to be going.
We too must choose a way forward. Come, friends! Onward!
Right.
Shut up yourself, why don't you?
Oh, well, that's just perfect. They've gone off in 2 completely different directions.
Then we too must choose a path. To divide our ranks further would be too great a risk. Besides...
You do realise that while you're waffling on, they're getting attacked, don't you? Let's move!
We kings live for battle!
Oh, are you here to help? Thanks. To tell the truth, I wasn't too keen on going it alone. This place is swarming with monsters, so a helping hand would be great. Knock yourselves out!
With pleasure! Together we shall ensure the safety of the villagers and their homes. To arms! I must say, Miss Jessica, your magical talents are truly something to behold.
If you mean her spells, I'll second that. You are quite the magician.
Thanks. I inherited my powers from an ancestor of mine. He was what they used to call a sage. I'm not quite as powerful as he was yet, but I try my best. For heaven's sake, is Yangus even trying? Where is he? Oh, he's a bother even when he's not here. I just end up worrying that he's doing something idiotic.
To combine whips with spells! This is beautiful concoction! Perhaps you will teach me of it!
Tsarevna is most improper to make such requests with freshly acquainted persons.
A spot of sparring, eh? I'd be happy to, once things calm down a bit, of course.
Miss Jessica, please, this is too much. You will only to encourage Tsarevna's recklessness.
Exactly as planned.
Nearly there, everyone. Keep up the good work.
Got it.
Exactly as planned.
Lend us your strength. We have dealt them a harsh blow!
Well, hello. And what can I do for you?
I shall to gladly fight.
What took you so long?
How can I help? Don't be a stranger.
Hello, Ducky. Here you are. Here you are. Here you are. Here you are. See you soon.
Watcher? All yours. Be lucky.
Okay.
Oh!
Right, here we all are again, eh?
Well, that was fun. Looks like that's most of the monsters dealt with. So... all we need to do now is get rid of this lot, rescue the Elder, and...
Whoa. Whoa.
Okay, I spoke too soon. Seems we still have a bit of work to do here.
More than a bit, I fear. The path to the Elder's residence is beset by ferocious fiends, which means
we've got a whole lot more monster bashing to do. Let's get to it.
Only one thing for it at a time like this. Stand back to back with your oldest and goldest, wallop whatever comes your way and hope for the best.
I hope for both our sakes you've got my back.
You know I have.
This won't take a minute.
We must rethink our strategy.
Well, hello. Looks like they've got a ballista set up here. These beauties can fire off arrows at lightning speed. They can make battles a lot easier.
Blimey, these cosmic chimeras are a bit smarter than your average beasties, eh? And in more ways than one. Look at them fancy feathers. Talk about a blinding outfit. You know what? The more I think about it, the more I want it for myself.
Once a thief, always a thief, eh? Can you at least wait until we've beaten it before you fleece it? Look at his tongue hanging out. Disgusting. If you're hungry, you can eat Yangus.
You what? No, you bleeding can't. I'm tasty, all right, but I ain't that kind of tasty.
Forgive me.
Got it. Here we go! This ends right now. Giga Slash! All in a day's work.
Phew. Looks like we brought ourselves a bit of breathing space at last. Just goes to show you. Teamwork's what it's all about.
You can say that again. Oh, look, someone's coming this way.
Well met, old friend. You escaped unscathed.
Could it be? King Doric? I saw that a band of brave warriors had come to our rescue, but I never imagined that you would be at its head. You have delivered us from certain doom, and for that you have our undying thanks. Your bravery, your unwavering resolve, and your readiness to lead from the front line of battle must surely please the spirits.
Do not shower me so with praise, elf. I shall turn red to the very tips of my ears.
And yet, your presence in far-flung Sylvia must surely bespeak some wider ill. Do you come to warn us, perhaps? Do monsters run amok in other places in our realm? The capital, even?
I'm afraid so, old friend. Every corner of the land is affected. My companions and I journey in search of the cause, granting succor where we can.
So, you're definitely elves, right? Well, where I come from, elves are wise and ancient. So, might you be able to shed some light on what caused all of this?
Since we first observed the change in our friends, we have been desperately combing the annals for clues as to the cause. Without success, I'm sorry to say.
You mean you ain't got a Scooby, eh? Somehow I didn't think it would be just as easy as walking up and asking.
Yes, I should have known. Nothing's ever that simple, is it?
Wait, this monster.
Do you mean me? I'm not a monster. I'm Helix. Don't worry, I won't hurt you. No, you're not allowed. No one's allowed to touch it. My daddy gave it to me the last time I ever saw him.
My apologies, little one. It's just that the crown you wear bears an uncanny resemblance to the Circle of Light.
The Circle of Light?
Long, long ago, two treasures were forged, in order that the forces of light and darkness might be kept in check. The brighter half of this fated pairing came to be known as the Circle of Light. The light shall make the midnight bright and drive all darkness from our sight. I had thought that were we to locate the circle, we might also find a means of curing the malady afflicting monster kind.
So, is Helix's crown the Circle of Light, or...?
No. Alas, it seems I was mistaken. I sense no great power within the trinket your companion wears. It is a convincing replica, no more.
But it is real. It's a real-life treasure. I promise.
Our course is clear. If there is even a chance that this Circle of Light could reverse our friend's transformation, we must find it.
Right. And I'm willing to bet that if we do, we'll also find out what's behind all these sinister goings-on.
Hey, why don't you two come along with us? Looks like we're all after the same thing, and, you know, safety in numbers and all that. Besides, it looks like Helix has taken quite a shine to you.
To be honest, I was just thinking how it'd break me heart to say goodbye to little Bluey so soon.
Then it is decided! Let us venture forth as one, and together solve the mystery of monsterkind's madness. So then, what say you, friends?
Well now, how could we possibly refuse an invitation like that? We're with you all the way, Your Majesty. So then, where to next? All right.
You what?
Yes.
All right. You what?
Well, hello. And what can I do for you? All right, let's go.
Let me go to work.
Whatever you... How can I help? Don't be a stranger. Well, hello. And what can I do for you? All right, let's go.
Let me go to work.
How can I help? Don't be a stranger.
Watcher! Be lucky!
And what can I do for you? Ahem. Ready? Do come again.
Aye!
You're right.
Yes.
Ah! Ah!
Remember our strategy!
Got it.
Gotcha.
Just as predicted!
With such unceasing vigor is joyful indeed.
You're not wrong there. There's nothing like a good showdown to get your heart racing.
You brought this on yourselves!
Heh, tired already? Tactics are no substitute for good old stamina, you know.
On the contrary, blind reliance on strength is no substitute for a sound strategy. You will learn.
Watch and learn, young'uns.
All right, let's have ya! Here goes nothing. Axes of evil. And that's one less to worry about. Bish bash bosh, job done.
Let's get this over with, shall we?
Got it.
Fine by me.
Gotcha.
Understood. Flame slash!
Got it. Fine by me. Twin Dragon Lash!
Gotcha!
Fine by me. Twin Dragon Lash! Tell me if I go too far. You brought this on yourselves! Magic Burst!
Gotcha!
Go on, my son. All right, let's have ya! Here goes nothing. Axes of evil!
Understood.
Got it. Will you clingy pests stop climbing up here? That's hardly the way to get a lady's attention.
You never know, Jessica. Sometimes the old never say die routines is just the way to win them round.
I concur entirely. If one will only refuse to admit defeat, the object of one's desires must finally...
All right, whatever you say. Bit creepy, to be honest, but never mind.
Let's have fun with this last lot, yeah?
mouth and no trousers. You brought this on yourselves! Magic burst! That's that one wrapped up.
Welcome, child. Let us pray. Let us pray. Goddess Speed.